Hello and welcome to another edition of Puddleglum's Music Collection. I'm Marty Phillips. Today we're going to talk about Mark Knopfler and his box set of studio albums from 1996 to 2007. I just got in the mail a little while ago. Let me grab them down here. So this is the box right here. There's some albums on here that have never been on vinyl before. They've been on CD, but not on vinyl. And I'm sure some of them have been on vinyl in Europe, but not in America. So especially Sailing to Philadelphia, and the first one, Golden Heart, and Sailing to Philadelphia, I know for sure have never been on vinyl. And it's been hard for me to find any of the other ones ever on vinyl. But they have the first one, Golden Heart, which to me is my favorite solo Mark Knopfler album. Mark Knopfler, of course, from Dire Straits. He's produced a ton of albums, played on a ton of albums, done stuff with Bob Dylan and everybody else, done movie soundtracks, Princess Bride and others. One of my favorite guitar players. So yeah, he's a pretty popular guy. So this also includes Gravy Train, which is a bunch of B-sides from 1996 to 2007. So there it is. I don't know if you can... too much glare on there or not. So let's take a look at this. So going through this, a lot of people, not a lot, but I mean quite a few people I've seen from reviews have had problems with not the sound of the album. The album sounds great. The remasters sound wonderful. But some people have problems with, certain channels. Having problems like on the right channel or left channel, there's a little bit of hiss or some ticking or whatever. Some people have had to return some box sets. I'm lucky I haven't had a problem with that. There have been a few that are a little warped, not enough to worry about really. But that's the process nowadays of getting vinyl, It's not the quality control it used to be. There aren't a lot of factories left, and they're all overloaded with people trying to do vinyl now because all of a sudden it became popular. And if you don't set out your record albums long enough after you make them to cool down, when you package them real quickly, because you're out of time, you're going to get warping eventually. And that's why a lot of albums are warped nowadays and have problems, with when they get, there's just not a lot of quality control nowadays. But I got lucky. Mine seem to sound great. They all come with these prints. Some of them look pretty good. So they come with the prints for each album. I think it's kind of I don't know, it's not the best quality, but it looks pretty good. I don't know if you can tell on there, but it looks pretty good. Except for, well, here's Ragpicker's Dream. Shangri-La. I don't know if you'd put these up, and I don't know exactly what you would do with these. Mark Knopfler down here is kind of embossed on the bottom. You probably can't see that, or you can maybe. And this is probably my least favorite one, Kill to Get Crimson, but I'll have to listen to it again. A lot of times I have to listen to albums 3 or 4 times before I like them. But my favorite, of course, has always been Golden Heart. One of these, Ragpicker's Dream, kind of has a line on it because it didn't quite fit. It has a line over here. It's kind of goofy. But they look alright. They're not the greatest copy job, but they're alright. Then we have the albums. And you have an extra album in here, Gravy Train. Let's go look at that one first, because that is, this has, the B-sides, Small Potatoes, What Have I Got to Do, Gravy Train, My Claim to Fame, Summer of Love, a lot of different, Long Highway. It's pretty good. Stuff I haven't heard before. Most of them have the lyrics. I think they all have the lyrics. But that's a little extra you get here. Now if you want to start with Gravy Heart. Gravy Heart is a double album on here, fit into one. Of course, you have the lyrics. you know, the heart here, golden heart. The albums are, of course, all on black vinyl, I think. Yeah. And they're real thick. They're 180 gram, I believe. Yeah. But all of them are good. And, hello, Guster. My dog just walked in, so if he does something funny, you know, adds to the video, I guess. Right, Guster? All right. The Ragpicker's Dream. Sophomore Effort. Selling to Philadelphia. I think this is the second one. Of course, this one has some guests singing on it, like James Taylor. Of course, we have Shangri-La. I love this album. And this is the one with the gatefold. Is Kill to Get Crimson. Kind of like the artwork on this little folky art. And that one's a gatefold. And this one does not have a lyric sheet in it because it has everything in the gatefold, I think. So if you get your magnifying glass, you can read all that stuff. So there it is. That is the box set. I think it sounds great. Like I said before, other people have had problems with a few things. So this is 1996 to 2007. If you could get it, I think it was a great price for what you got. And, you know, I've been dying to get some of these on vinyl because Mark Knopfler is one of my favorite guitar players. Of course, from Dire Straits fame and a ton of other things. So if you find it, you should get it. I don't know how prevalent the problems are with the vinyl pressings. But, you know, I've had a few people say stuff on Amazon and a few other things. But like I said, I didn't have any problems with it. It sounds great. A couple of my records, it may be warped just a bit, but nothing caused any problems. Alrighty, well, this has been another edition of Puddle Glum's Music Collection. And thanks for joining me. And if you got the Mark Knopfler, the albums from 1996 to 2007, enjoy them. I know I am. Thanks. Have a good day.